Welcome to the training on web development by Nishant Infosys. In this session, we will be looking at CSS or cascading style sheets. So what is CSS? Cascading style sheets, CSS, is a style sheet language used to describe the presentation of a document written in HTML or XML. CSS separates the content of a web page from its design, allowing web developers to control the layout, colors, fonts, and overall visual aesthetics of a site. By using CSS, developers can create visually appealing web pages that are consistent across different browsers and devices, enhancing the user experience. The separation of content and design also facilitates easier maintenance and updates, as changes to the design can be made by editing the CSS file without altering the HTML structure. CSS is integral to modern web development, providing the means to style and format web pages with precision and consistency. It separates content from presentation, allowing developers to create visually appealing layouts that enhance user experience across different devices. By enabling responsive design, CSS ensures websites adapt seamlessly to varying screen sizes, while its capabilities in animation and layout make it essential for creating engaging and functional interfaces. Overall, CSS's role in web development is crucial for achieving aesthetic harmony, usability, and responsiveness in today's digital landscape. Now let us talk about the basic structure of CSS. The basic structure of CSS revolves around properties and their corresponding values. CSS, cascading style sheets, is used to define how HTML elements should appear on a web page. Each CSS rule consists of a selector, which targets one or more HTML elements, and a declaration block enclosed in curly braces. Inside the declaration block, properties define specific aspects of the element's presentation, such as color, size, spacing, and more. These properties are followed by values that specify the desired appearance, such as color, blue, to set text color to blue, or font size, 16px, to define the font size. This structured approach allows web developers to systematically style elements across their websites, ensuring consistency and enhancing the overall visual appeal and usability of web pages. Next, let us discuss about CSS selectors, properties, and values. CSS selectors target specific HTML elements or groups of elements to apply styling rules. CSS properties define the visual aspects of HTML elements, such as colors, sizes, margins, and fonts. CSS values are assigned to properties to specify how elements should be styled, ranging from colors and sizes to complex layouts and animations. Now, let us talk about the three types of CSS. Inline CSS is applied directly within an HTML element's style attribute, affecting only that specific element. Internal CSS is defined within the style element in the head section of an HTML document, affecting all elements within that document. External CSS is stored in a separate .css file and linked to HTML documents using the link element, allowing consistent styling across multiple pages. Example of inline CSS. In this example, inline CSS is applied directly within the style attribute of the p element. The style attribute contains CSS declarations, color, blue, for text color and font size, 16px, for font size, which override any external or internal styles affecting that particular p element. Inline CSS is useful for quick styling adjustments on individual elements but can be less maintainable and harder to manage compared to using external or internal style sheets. Example of internal CSS. In this example, internal CSS is defined within the style element in the head section of the HTML document. The CSS rules target p paragraph elements, setting their text color to blue, color, blue, and font size to 16 pixels, font size, 16px. Internal CSS applies these styles to all p elements throughout the document. This method allows for more centralized styling control compared to inline CSS, making it easier to maintain and update styles across multiple elements within the same HTML file. However, it still limits scope to a single HTML document and can become cumbersome to manage in larger projects compared to external style sheets. Example of external CSS. In this example, external CSS is stored in a separate file named styles.css and linked to the HTML document, index.html, using the link element within the head section. Link rel is equal to style sheet, type is equal to text CSS, ref is equal to styles.css. The CSS file, styles.css, contains rules targeting p, paragraph, elements, setting their text color to blue and font size to 16 pixels, font size 16px. External CSS allows for centralizing and reusing styles across multiple HTML pages, promoting easier maintenance and consistency in design. It enhances code organization and readability, separating content from presentation and enabling efficient updates to styles without altering HTML structure. This method is preferred for larger projects to streamline development and ensure a cohesive visual identity across the website. I hope this video was helpful and that you have understood what is CSS and its different types. In the next session we will discuss about different types of selectors.